right, shipping time. Ship me, baby, one more time. If you have the Britney Spears song stuck in your head now, you are welcome. Okay, first off, we're going to talk supplies, and this picture's off a little bit. Okay, I'm going to show you where we get our supplies that we use for all of our businesses, whether it's Pick Your Plum, the girls' scarves, like anywhere. This is where we get our supplies from. Okay, plain boxes we get from Amazon. Branded boxes, there's going to be a link below in the video to where we get them from. And those are the ones, if you want to get your name put on them, I'll put a link down below. Poly bags we just get from Amazon. Ribbon we get from papermart.com. And then flyers and marketing materials, Vistaprints. I don't know if you've heard of Vistaprints or not, but it is fabulous. Here's a huge, I don't know, discount saving little advice. Search Vistaprint coupons or Vistaprint discount codes. If you do that, then you're going to save like 50% off or more. I've never paid once full price for their products. And then one thing, if I'm ordering like 2,000 flyers for something, I'll actually just order 1,000 of them, because after I place the order, it always says, would you like to add an additional 1,000 or 2,000 or 3,000, whatever, onto your order, and it's usually cheaper than what I originally paid for it. So I always order less, and then in checkout it always offers me, like, would you like more of the same product? And then I click yes, and it saves me a big chunk of change. Okay, I'm going to talk integrations. Integrations will save you so much time. Promise me right now that you will never handwrite a shipping label. Like, don't do that. At first, when you have like 5 orders come through, you might be tempted to do that. But if you just integrate it now and use the time that you would have written out those addresses on marketing, on learning more, on taking more classes, learning more of this 0 to 100K course, that time will be well worth it. Learn how to integrate. What we recommend, and I say we because I'm going to have Jared come on in just a second, my husband, is ShipStation. ShipStation has a free 30-day trial. Yay! And it starts off at $25 a month, which honestly, it's so worth it. 25 bucks a month to not have to sit down and write every label. Like, will just rock your socks off. It's amazing. And one thing is it integrates with everything that we've ever needed, from deal sites to ClickFunnels to our BigCommerce or Shopify. It's just one integration. And no matter how many stores we've hooked up to it, it's still that same $25 a month. And then I'm going to ask Jared a question. He's sitting here right with me because he is, I believe, a pro with ShipStation. Jared, does it go up more the more you ship?
Yes. They have package deals that just go off of how many orders you ship. And sometimes, like with most subscriptions, depends on the level of service that you want. They have more benefits to the higher price packages, like instant support, chatting, all those kind of things. But mainly depends on the amount of packages you ship.
Perfect. Okay, so start off with the freebie one, and then as you grow, then you can start upping your package deal if you want. Okay, so Jared is in ShipStation all the time. He is in there. He is a pro. He's just awesome with ShipStation. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a little ShipStation tour, and it's going to be Jared. Jared is going to give you this little tour. I'm excited to bring him on. He's our guest expert with the ShipStation. I do it, but he just knows that it's not hard to integrate, you guys. It's not at all. But I am going to let his talents shine.
All right, guys. So I'm going to take you on the little tour of the shipping section here. We're going to look into ShipStation. We've really enjoyed working with ShipStation. They have great integration. We're able to hook them up with all of our sites, all of our stores, and all of our shipping solutions. So it's pretty fantastic, and they have some pretty good resources. Just to give you a quick view, here's their homepage. They have some pricing. They have lots of different levels on pricing. I'll click on that and show you guys just a quick tip or a little bit of what they offer. So if you're just starting out, you're not sure how many orders you're going to be shooting out the door, just go with this cheap one. Unfortunately, just a month or two ago, they raised the price on this. I wish they would have kept it down just a little bit lower it was. But you're able to crank out 500 orders a month, and that's really good for any new business that's just getting started. So it's a great value. It is well worth its weight in gold here. We have had some friends in the past that didn't sign up for their ShipStation account, and it took them hours and hours of manually inputting names and addresses. It just sounded miserable to me. So avoid that. Use this great solution here that really integrates really well with the stores that we recommend and the shipping solutions that we use. So I'll take you on a quick tour. So what you'll do is you'll pick out your plan, and you'll sign up for that plan. You can start your free trial if you want to do it for 30 days, and see what you think. I promise you'll love it. So once you get your account, you'll create your username, your password, and we'll get in there. I'm going to take you into the back side of ours. I'm going to show you a little bit of our ShipStation account so I can show you how some of the features work. Once you create your account, you'll get in, and it usually shoots you right into this Orders tab. But for you to be able to integrate your ShipStation with your store, what you're going to want to do is come over here to your settings gear. So you'll click on that, and what you want to do, this import orders is the lifesaver here. What you'll do is you'll click on the selling channels, and what you want to do, see we have a few stores here set up, and what you'll do is you'll come to this tab where it says connect a store or marketplace. We'll click on that, and say you've set up a BigCommerce store to sell your products on. This is so easy, it makes me smile. You'll come here, you'll click on BigCommerce. If you did Shopify, you'd do Shopify. If you have Etsy store, click on Etsy. They're all pretty much the same process. So we'll click on BigCommerce. Look at this, 4 easy steps on how to integrate ShipStation with your BigCommerce store. Okay. Step 1, right here, super easy. Log into your BigCommerce admin. So whatever username, password you get into your BigCommerce store with, you'll click there and you'll enter that information. Once it pulls you into your BigCommerce store, you'll find the app in your app marketplace. Just look for the ShipStation app. You'll click install, and then bam. Once you log into your ShipStation, everything will be connected, and you will be able to view all the orders that have come into either your BigCommerce store, your Shopify store, your Etsy store, whatever it was. You'll be able to come to this order, the Orders tab, next time you log in, and you'll see all that money just sitting there and those orders waiting to be fulfilled. So the integration with your store is super easy. The next thing I want to show you in here is how to integrate it with your shipping carrier. We'll go here to carriers and fulfillment. So there's several options, and I'll show you right here. You can click on add a provider account, and it's going to show you a dozen or so shipping companies that they integrate with. If you don't have any special account like an Endicia account with special rates or anything like that, The quickest, easiest option is this USPS by Stamps.com. We've used it before when our order numbers were lower, when we were just getting started. I'll talk a little bit more about Endicia in just a few minutes. They're down here in the bottom. So you'll select whatever provider you want to use, and you'll say we want to use Stamps.com. You'll click on that, and you'll connect. You'll have to create a Stamps.com account, but that's same thing, just super easy. Simply logging on, creating a username, password, and giving them your credit card number so they can charge the shipping cost to that credit card. And then you'll be able to be connected. Those are like the three pieces of the puzzle that will get you shipping those orders out the door. Once you have your store created, once you have ShipStation connected, integrated with your selling channel, whether it was the BigCommerce or Shopify or Etsy or your own custom website, you can import the orders from there into your ShipStation account, and then you'll connect your shipping carrier to it. And then maybe down the road what we'll do is we'll go into some more details about how you can set up your printing options. You can simply just print them to half sheet labels through your regular printer. What I recommend is using a Zebra printer. They're the thermal printers that don't use any ink, and they're the little 4x6 shipping labels that come in just a pack of 1,000 that are all connected. You print it out. It's like a little accordion printing out onto your floor. And they're very simple, very fast, and much cheaper than getting the half-sheet labels and printing them out on your regular desktop printer. Yeah, it gets really expensive. You burn through the ink pretty quick. So that, I think, is going to be the most basic part of the tour of ShipStation. They have tons of tools, tons of other great things. You can go to the insights and you can see what your orders are doing, where you're trending. If you had a hot week, you can see that in the reports and in the insights. Orders are great. It shows you what orders need to be fulfilled, what orders have been fulfilled, which ones are kind of in waiting, whether you've printed out the labels and now they're just waiting to be shipped. They have different products, different great tools and resources all throughout this system. So that's it for the ShipStation part of it. Okay, so next what we're going to talk about is creating an Endicia account. If you're not familiar with Endicia, what it is a shipping software solution that integrates with the United States Postal Service. So Endicia is basically, you can look at it like a bank account for your shipping costs, for your shipping service. What you do is you create an Endicia account. You can reach out to the USPS and get in touch with what your local account manager is, what I would call it. That account manager will contact you. You guys will be able to talk about the number of orders you plan on shipping out each month, the types of orders you'll be shipping out, the types of packages, whether you're going to send out first class, those packages that are under 15.99 ounces, or if you're going to be moving up in weight, size, speed, priority, those kind of things. And they have several different rates that they can give you, whether you're shipping out orders, say under 500 a month, or if you're shipping out 1,000 to 2,000 orders or greater. Depending on where you're at in your number of orders per month, they'll be able to get you the better rates. If you're just starting off and you're shooting out a few orders a week, a couple dozen orders a month, you may end up just paying just normal shipping rates. But as your business grows and as you work with this account manager with the USPS, they'll be able to use your Endicia account number and hopefully provide you some better shipping rates. So I guess, long story short, maybe the way I'd approach it is first contact your local USPS account manager. I would just call the post office, say I'm a new small business and I'm looking at getting some better rates for my shipping, and I would like to go through the USPS. They'll get you in touch with an account manager. You guys will talk about your goals as a business, the things you want to ship, the number of orders, the types of orders. And from that point, they'll be able to probably really tailor make you a little profile that will tell you whether or not you qualify for discounted shipping costs and whether it's beneficial for you to use an Endicia account. They may be able to point you into other better services, or they may say, well, if you're small enough, it may just be that you use stamps.com for a short bit until your business grows and reaches the level that you want it to, and that you're able to qualify for the bigger reductions in shipping costs. So that's Endicia in a nutshell. Part of the shipping services that we use in conjunction with our ShipStation account and our BigCommerce store, our Shopify stores, different stores that we have. And yeah, I think that should cover it.
One more reminder, it's going to be so much easier. You just click a button and it magically prints off your labels. You pack it and then you put the label on and it ships it out. This is what, I mean, if my daughters had to write down what went in every single order and the addresses, it would be this huge mess, but ShipStation makes it all beautiful. It slurps in your orders right away. It just organizes it all, makes it super easy. Okay, I'm gonna just a little bit. Some people have asked me about drop shipping. I get a lot of questions on drop shipping or having a company that ships the products for you. So I guess it's not necessarily drop shipping, but what is it called, Jared, when someone else ships it for you?
Fulfillment.
Fulfillment. Thank you. Okay, so these are really two different things. So let me talk about the fulfillment first, and then I'll talk about drop ship. So sorry about the change, but let's do fulfillment first. Okay, so fulfillment is, it can be super pricey, but if you're turning down orders because you can't get them out on time, or like you're going on vacation and you just don't want to deal with it, then that can cost a heck of a lot more. So in the beginning, do it yourself or hire the neighbor. We've hired so many of our neighbors to help us. There was a point where my girls hired their friends to come over and help them fulfill because they were able to get it out for a pretty reasonable rate. When you look into fulfillment, it's gonna cost you quite a bit to fulfill it. But like I said, if you are getting so many orders that you just can't keep up on it, then you couldn't afford not to do fulfillment. So just search in your area for fulfillment companies. We tried it once with Pick Your Plum, and we were not fans of it at all. So we brought it back in-house. And I recommend that, honestly, is just hiring out a couple people to ship it for you. All right. Okay, let's talk drop ship for a second. Okay, talking about drop shipping or drop ships. I've had a lot of people ask me about drop ship, and honestly, it's great, right? You don't have to keep anything in your house. You're not shipping. It's like a perfect scenario, right? Yes, it is-ish, but let me tell you some of the things you're gonna miss out on. So when you do drop shipping, you're getting lower margins. So you could be missing out on potential income. You cannot double check the product. So whatever your manufacturers or your vendors are shipping out. It could be like the wrong product, it could be low quality product. You don't know. I mean, you could order a sample here and there, but you can't guarantee it all. You cannot brand it. A lot of companies won't let you brand it with your branding in it. They put their branding in it. And then one big, huge, fat, stinking caution. I advise not to drop ship from China. On Pick Your Plum, we've had companies try that. And we've blacklisted those vendors because when you're dealing with like AliExpress vendors who drop ship, 7, 8 times out of 10, they ship the wrong product, and then it usually takes 5 to 6 weeks to get the product in. And our customers get so cranky, which they absolutely should be, when they're waiting 5 to 6 weeks from their product, and instead of getting what they ordered, they get something totally different. And we know, like I know personally, because I randomly buy products on Pick Your Plum to see how our vendor ships them. And one time I ordered some fairy kit. It was supposed to be a bridge for a fairy kit, and I got a blue sailboat. I was like, what? A blue sailboat? It wasn't even offered on that deal. So that vendor, they got blacklisted because we're just not going to take the risks. Our customers were too mad. So once again, I caution you not to do drop ship from China. All right, hopefully that answers all your questions on shipping, on packaging, where to get the stuff from, on the ease of it, on fulfillment and drop ship. I'm excited for you to get your products to your customers.